John Bell never expected to meet a monster in his own cornfield. It was the early 1800s. He was a respected farmer in Adams, Tennessee. Life was simple, peaceful. Then it happened. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, John saw something strange. A creature lurked in the shadows of his cornfield. It had a dog-like body, but its head was grotesquely shaped, and its eyes, they seemed to burn with an unnatural light. John froze. Fear gripped him. He had never seen anything like it. The creature vanished as quickly as it had appeared. John tried to dismiss it as a trick of the light, but deep down he knew something was wrong. Very wrong. This was just the beginning. The peace of the Bell farm was about to be shattered. An evil force had arrived, and it was hungry for torment.
The creature's presence grew stronger. Whispers followed the Bell family at night. Unexplained noises echoed through their home. Invisible hands tugged at their clothes. Fear became a constant companion.
John's daughter, Betsy, became a particular target. The unseen entity seemed to focus its rage on her. Scratches appeared on her skin. Her hair was pulled. Whispers taunted her relentlessly. Betsy was a young woman, full of life. But the relentless attacks began to wear her down. The Bell family was under siege. Their once peaceful home had become a prison of fear. They were trapped with something evil, something they couldn't understand, and something they couldn't escape.
The entity finally revealed itself. It spoke. Its voice was a chilling rasp filled with malice.
It claimed to be the spirit of Kate Batts. Kate had been a neighbor of the Bells. She believed John had cheated her in a land deal. Now she was back for revenge. The witch's voice tormented the Bell family. It insulted them. It threatened them. It seemed to delight in their fear.
John, a proud and stubborn man, refused to be driven from his home, but the relentless attacks took their toll. The news of the Bell Witch spread like wildfire. People came from miles around to witness the strange phenomena. Some were skeptical, but many left believing that something truly evil haunted the Bell farm. The story of the Bell Witch even reached the ears of Andrew Jackson. Jackson, a future president of the United States, was a man of action. He was also a skeptic. He refused to believe in ghosts or witches. He decided to visit the Bell farm and confront the entity himself. Jackson arrived with his men. They were ready to debunk the haunting, but the witch had other plans. As Jackson and his men approached the farm, their wagon suddenly stopped. The horses reared back in terror. An unseen force held the wagon fast.
Jackson, normally unflappable, was visibly shaken. He ordered his men to turn back. He reportedly said, "I'd rather fight the entire British army than to spend another night in this house."
Section 5. A slow and agonizing demise.
Once a strong and vigorous man, I began to waste away.
The witch's attacks seemed to drain his life force.
My hair turned white. I lost weight. I suffered from agonizing convulsions.
Many believed the witch was slowly poisoning John. They claimed to have seen a strange vial in his medicine cabinet, a vial that appeared and disappeared at will.
Despite the best efforts of doctors, my condition worsened.
On December 20th, 1820, John Bell died. His family found his body in bed. A small vial lay beside him. It contained a strange, unidentified liquid. Had the Bell Witch finally claimed its victim? Section 6. The Witch Returns. With John Bell dead, the witch's reign of terror seemed to end. The family found peace at last. But the story doesn't end there. Legend has it that the witch returned several times over the years. It tormented John Bell's descendants. It harassed those who dared to investigate the haunting. The Bell Witch became a local legend. Stories were passed down through generations. Some dismissed it as folklore, but others believed. They knew that something dark and evil had haunted the Bell family. Section 7. The Bell Witch Cave, a portal to terror. Near the site of the old Bell farm, there is a cave. Locals call it the Bell Witch Cave. Legend has it that this cave was a gateway for the witch. It was a place of immense power and a place of palpable dread. People have reported strange occurrences in and around the cave. Unexplained lights, whispers on the wind, feelings of being watched. Some believe that the evil of the Bell Witch still lingers in that cave, waiting for its next victims. Section 8. The legacy of the Bell Witch: fact, fiction, and fear. The story of the Bell Witch has captivated and terrified people for centuries. Is it a true story or a fabricated legend? There's no definitive answer, but the legend persists. And the haunting continues to inspire books, movies, and television shows. The Bell Witch story taps into our deepest fears. The fear of the unknown, the fear of the unseen, and the fear that some forces are beyond our understanding. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story of the Bell Witch is a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Section 9. The Bell Witch in popular culture. The Bell Witch story has become a part of American folklore. It has been featured in countless books, movies, and television shows. Each retelling adds its own spin to the legend, but the core elements remain the same: a vengeful spirit, a terrified family, and a mystery that may never be solved. The story's enduring popularity speaks to our fascination with the paranormal. The Bell Witch is more than just a ghost story. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of holding grudges and the enduring power of fear. Section 10. A haunting reminder. The Bell Witch story serves as a haunting reminder. The past can leave an indelible mark on the present. Some wounds run deeper than we can imagine, and some forces may be beyond our comprehension. Whether the Bell Witch was a real entity or a product of fear and superstition, its story continues to resonate. It reminds us that some mysteries may never be fully explained, and some stories will continue to haunt us long after the lights go out.